Choosing your own digital tattoo. Part 2. How permanent is this ink? Hello, my name is Chet Davis, your technology tutor. Delighted to have you join me as we continue on in this short 5-part video series examining how to choose your own digital tattoo. And again, digital tattoo, oftentimes called a digital footprint. I really love the analogy because what it's about is anytime we post or share something using technology, using social media, broadcasting it to friends, family, and the world, we are essentially creating our own tattoo using digital technology that may follow us around for weeks and months and years and the rest of our life. And I'm not about scaring you or intimidating you, causing you to stray away from technology, but rather to be as thoughtful, as intentional as you should. Now, when you share on social media, you're posting it for all to see, period. Okay? When I was growing up, or back in the day, as my kids would say, if I maybe wrote a note down, maybe passed a note in class, or left a love note for a girlfriend, or maybe I shared something with somebody, maybe I whispered it, or maybe in a moment of confidence, I shared something with a friend, it went to them. Now, they had the potential to share it with somebody else, if it was a secret, they had the potential to break that secret and, share it around the school or share it around the neighborhood. But it becomes something that they're translating. When we post something on social media, it's essentially very clear it came from us. It's difficult for me to deny the fact when they see it on my Facebook account, when they see it on my Twitter feed, when they hear my voice, or they see my person on a video like this one sharing something. It's hard for me to refute that. Some people have tried, but it's right there. The evidence is there for us to see. When you're giving friends and strangers alike the ability to copy that post and share it with whomever they want, or save it for a future post, be aware of that. It's not something that's just in the moment. A lot of people share things because it's where they are at that moment in time. And that's okay. I'm not trying to shut down your emotions. I'm trying to help you frame the intentionality, the importance of being careful, of being thoughtful, using care, thinking carefully that what I'm sharing now is not just for this moment. It's for all time. That's how permanent this ink is. It is permanent ink. It's like a Sharpie that will last forever. It's not a henna tattoo. It's a tattoo with permanent ink. And it's not a tattoo you've got on your thigh or on your back that's hidden by a shirt. It's there on your forehead for the world to see. Now, think of this. You may post something on Facebook thinking that only your friends will see it. Maybe you're angry at your boss. You had an awful day at work. Or maybe somebody cut you off in traffic and you got their picture and you're going to post it and you want to complain to your friends. I get that. It's okay for us to have a release of those emotions, but think about where you're doing it. Maybe you're thinking only your friends will see it. But depending on how you have your privacy settings adjusted or selected, it may go out to many, many more people than you realize. For example, the average Facebook user today has some 338 friends. So there's an average of 338 and a mean of about 200 at the time of the taping of this. But if just 10 of your friends on Facebook like that post, comment on that post. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chet. That person was awful. How dare they cut you off in traffic, right? Or if they share your post to their network because they resonate with that. So you've gone from just sharing it to 10 friends to their average 300 plus friends. So in a moment, in a fit of rage, you've just shared that with some 3,300 people. Okay, that's the potential impact using today's technology. Now, if that's an advertisement or an announcement, maybe you've just released a new online course, maybe you've just published your next book or your ebook, or your blog post or a podcast, that's exciting. You want people to share that. You want to get that out. If it's a moment of happiness and you want to tell the world, share away. But if it's something you're typing, you're sharing, you're posting in an emotional moment, maybe again, in a fit of rage, in anger or depression or sadness, it would be far better to call somebody on the telephone or invite them over, go to their house and have that conversation. Because maybe you've had one or too many drinks and you're posting when you're sharing that. There's the potential for that to be added to your tattoo and affect you years from now. Be aware it's not at all difficult for folks to share what you've posted. In fact, most, if not all, of the social media platforms we use, that's built in. They want exciting, interesting things to be shared. Almost every post you look at has the ability to share, right? Not only in that same network to this other group of friends, but across other platforms. For example, on YouTube, when I create this YouTube video, I have the potential to share it not only on YouTube with my channel, with my audience, but I have the potential to share it on my website, on my blog. Right there, the share button. On Facebook, I can share it on Twitter. I can share it on Pinterest. I can share it on LinkedIn, and so on and so on and so on. So if you doubt that this is happening, take a look at your Facebook news feed and those memes that are on there. A lot of those pictures that end up being memes are not photos that those people intended to share with the world. If you doubt me, search for Star Wars Kid, for Success Kid, for David After Dentist, and Typewriter Hipster. Those are examples when photos or videos were posted and people didn't have any idea about the impact. And at least one of them was shared without that person's permission, but that's a story for another time. The message I want to leave you with today is this. When you share using technology, when you post on social media, there's a permanence to it. It'll be around for a long, long time. Plan on this post lasting for years and years. Before you click post or save or share, think to yourself, am I fine if this share, this thing that I'm posting, this photo, this video, this thought is shared with me, if it comes back to me 10 years from now, or if it's shown to my spouse, to my children, to my boss and my coworkers years from now? Will this affect my happiness, my chance for romance or employment? If not, then share away. Again, I'm not trying to shut you down, to restrict you or scare you, just to make you very aware of the potential media has today, for good and not for good. Just intentionally create that digital tattoo, fashion that tattoo the way you want it to appear for many, many more people. We'll continue on with this series tomorrow as we roll through this series of 5 videos helping you to choose and shape your own digital tattoo. While I'm at it, let me invite you to pop over to my website at yourtechnologytutor.com. In the upper right corner, there's a place where you can enter your first name and your email address. That'll put you on my no obligation email list, and make sure that you get my monthly email newsletter with tips and information and other articles that will help you get the most out of today's technology. Chet Davis, your technology tutor, inviting you to go out there now and make it a great day.